Let's go to question 3. Show that sin x plus cosine x squared equals 1 plus sin 2x. Sin x plus cosine x squared. We will use a plus b squared equals a squared plus 2ab plus b squared to figure this out. Sin squared x plus 2 times sin x cosine x plus cosine squared x. We know sin squared x plus cosine squared x equals 1, and sin 2x equals 2 sin x cosine x. So we get 1 plus sin 2x equals right hand side. B. Show that secant 2x plus tangent 2x equals cosine x plus sin x over cosine x minus sin x. Since this trig identities is dealing with the cosine x and sin x, first step, we need to change all trig functions into sine function and a cosine function. Secant 2x is 1 over cosine 2x plus tangent 2x will be sin 2x over cosine 2x equals 1 plus sin 2x over cosine 2x. From A, we already figured out 1 plus sin 2x equals cosine x plus sin x squared. Cosine 2x, we will use cosine square x minus sin square x to replace, because on the right side of these trig identities, cosine x and sin x both shown in these trig expressions. Cosine square x minus sin square x. Those factoring, a squared minus b squared equals a plus b times a minus b. Cosine x plus sin x squared over cosine x plus sin x times cosine x minus sin x. Then reduce equals cosine x plus sin x over cosine x minus sin x equals right hand side. 4. Given that sin x equals 1 over 3, where x is greater than 0, less than pi over 2, which means x is in the first quadrant. Every trig function is positive. Find the value of cosine 4x. For cosine 4x, we can use this double angle formula. Cosine 2 times 2x. Theta equals 2x. We will use this formula because sin x is given. 1 minus 2 times sin square 2x. For sin 2x equals 2 sin x cosine x. Then sin 2x squared equals 2 sin x cosine x squared equals 4 sin square x cosine square x. We do know sin square x plus cosine square x equals 1. which means cosine square x equals 1 minus sine square x. We will substitute 1 minus sine square x for cosine square x equals 4 times sine square x times 1 minus sine square x. We are given sine x equals 1 over 3. So sine square x equals 1 over 3 squared equals 1 over 9. Then we substitute 1 over 9 for sine square x. 4 times 1 over 9 times 1 minus 1 over 9. 4 times 1 over 9 is 4 over 9 times 1 minus 1 over 9 is 8 over 9. So we get 32 over 81 for sine squared 2x. Substitute 32 over 81 for sine squared 2x. 1 minus 2 times 32 over 81 equals 1 minus 64 over 81. 1 we will change into 81 over 81 minus 64 over 81 equals 17 over 81. So when you work out the value of cosine 4x, we need to figure out sine squared 2x first, so that we can avoid calculation mistakes. Let's go to question 5. Let f of x equals tangent x plus pi cosine x minus pi over 2, where x is the acute angle. Express f of x in terms of sine x and cosine x. F of x equals tangent x plus pi cosine x minus pi over 2. First step, since we want to express f of x in terms of sine x and cosine x, we will change tangent x plus pi into sine x and cosine x. Sine x plus pi over cosine x plus pi. Then times cosine x minus pi over 2. We will use compound angle identities to figure this out. For sine A plus B is SC plus CS. For cosine A plus B is CC minus SS. Trig function of quadrantal angles. 1, 0, 0. Negative 1, 0, 0. 0, 1, undefined. 0, negative 1, undefined. Remember CST. This is 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. Assume x is A, pi is B. So we get sine x cosine pi plus cosine x sine pi. Cosine x plus pi. X is A, pi is B. Cosine x cosine pi minus sine x sine pi. Then times This is A, this is B. So we will use CC plus SS for cosine x minus pi over 2. Cosine x cosine pi over 2 plus sine x sine pi over 2. CST. So we get cosine pi equals -1. Sine pi equals 0. CST. Cosine pi over 2 equals 0. Sine pi over 2 equals 1. Substitution. Sine x times -1 plus cosine x times 0. Cosine x times -1 minus sine x times 0 times cosine x times 0 plus sine x times 1. So we get negative is a positive. Sine x over cosine x times. This is 0. Sine x. Final answer, sine square x over cosine x. We'll show you much easier way to figure this question out if you know trig reduction formula. It's label x is in the first quadrant. So we can use this x to express angles in the other 3 quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third and fourth quadrants. Pi minus x for second quadrant. Pi plus x for the third quadrant. 0 to pi. Negative x for the fourth quadrant. Also 2 pi minus x for the fourth quadrant. All students take calculus. Very popular trig reduction formula includes even odd trig identities. Cosine negative x equals positive cosine x. Sine negative x equals negative sine x. Tangent negative x equals negative tangent x. From this formula, we know cosine x is an even function. For sine and a tangent, they are odd functions. Since cosine x is an even function, for cosine a minus b equals cosine b minus a. And cosine x minus pi over 2 equals cosine pi over 2 minus x. We can simplify cosine pi over 2 minus x by cofunction formula, which is tested a lot in SAT. Cosine pi over 2 minus x equals sine x equals sine x. Now let's check this x plus pi or pi plus x is in the third quadrant. Tangent is a positive, which means tangent pi plus x equals positive tangent x. For sine pi plus x equals negative sine x, because only tangent is positive for third quadrant. cosine pi plus x equals negative cosine x. We only use this formula for this question. F of x equals tangent x plus pi times cosine x minus pi over 2 equals tangent x times sine x. Tangent x, we will change it into sine x over cosine x times sine x equals sine square x over cosine x. If you know this trig reduction formula, you can figure out this question very easily.